Living with roommates and working multiple jobs, here's how Denver teachers are affording to work they. Yes, it's about money, many have told CNN. But it's also about, here are some of their stories. She's one car breakdown away from living in a camper van. Katie McCowan has had to make some tough decisions when it comes to money. At the end of this month, she's giving up her one-bedroom apartment and will move into a friend's basement. The move sacrificed. The 6th grade math teacher at Place Bridge Academy in Denver said she makes about $50,000 per year. After paying McCowan is lucky that she doesn't have to make car payments. She drives a Why? Because she wouldn't. The 35-year-old is originally from West Virginia. The Ann inspired similar movements across the United States last year. Her mother and sister, He drives Lyft after school and has multiple roommates. Sean Bowers shares a place with 3 people. They split the $2,500 rent. He lives in the small. Change is coming, though. 2 of Bowers' room. That fact of life has Bowers trying to figure out what he'll do. Splitting that much were. If he opts to get a new place, he will have to pay yet another security deposit and the first month's rent. Bowers' base salary is $42,000, but he does a lot outside of daytime hours to make extra money. He writes curriculum. School and coaching duties mean that he's in school from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the winter and spring. After all that, he typically drives 5 to 10 hours a week with the goal of making an extra $100, he said. Yet he wishes he had a little time to go. She hasn't had a savings account in 9 years of teaching. When Kelsey Brown left her teaching job in North Carolina, she hoped things would be better. She moved to Denver in 2014 and started making well over the $28,000 she had before. One day she realized the Spanish teacher, now teaching her 9th year, made $56,000 before taxes last year. Yet, the one-time incentives schools get when they reach certain levels of achievement also makes it hard to know how much she'll make. The newlywed works 3 jobs beyond her day job at North High School. Brown coaches all of that brings in extra income, but it comes at a personal cost. Brown got married in November and she gets to spend only about 30 minutes a night with her husband. She gets up at 4 a.m. on school days, goes for a run and does not get home until after 5 p.m. She's thinking of taking on a second job as a server. Sophia Leung is a first-year teacher who's had to get creative with keeping down her expenses. Leung is 26 and lives with her sister and sister's boyfriend in Westminster, just outside Denver. The 3 share it. Leung does not plan to strike Monday because she cannot afford to. She's not a part of the union, the Denver Classroom Teachers Association. She currently can't. While doing her taxes, Leung discovered that her sister made slightly more money by working full-time as a server. Leung said Leung's sister works flexible hours, gets free health care and a 401k benefit offered through her employer. Leung said she loves being in the classroom with her students and she's getting her master's degree. Yet, she was the state's top rookie art teacher, but she's thinking of leaving. Kevlin Walsh is 30 and lives with her parents. It gives her a chance. The digital art teacher is already working 3 other jobs. When she's not working multiple jobs in a day means Walsh has to carry a change of clothes and meals with her, so she's ready to transition from teacher to hostess. School gets out at Walsh loves teaching photography and graphic design to upperclassmen at East High School. In her first year despite the accolade and her passion, Walsh is considering moving to another district or leaving the teaching profession if the teachers aren't able to get a raise during the strike. If I
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.